Hello, welcome to another action figure review. Today I'm taking a look at a bunch of different figures based on Resident Evil, and all of them are not officially licensed. So on the middle here we have two figures from Pocket Road. I've also just filmed another video of a figure that they released as The Mask, so you can check that out once it's uploaded. This one is PW 2013 and PW 2015 for Ada Wong. We have another Ada here from Master Team, and this is a collectible figure kit. So what that means is I have another box here from this is a TB League basic body, and this set is pretty much just the head, clothes and accessories and shoes and stuff, and you need to get this generic body or any generic body at 1/12 scale, and then you dress it up to get your figure. So this one does not come with a base body. This side we have Patriot Studios, RPD Depraved Officer, 112 Biochemical Universe series. Yeah, they released two different Raccoon City police officers. So on this side you can see Claire on the printing, and you see Leon there, all the Resident Evil 2 remake photos. On top you got this Raccoon umbrella logo, and just some basic information on the back, just a very basic box there. And finally we have, I'll say the best to last, this is Lim Toys deluxe version, or S version, which I guess is a super superior version of RPD Officer Police Uniform version, Bio Evil 2. So according to us, this is the Resident Evil 6 version of Leon's outfit. Got some warning and choking hazards on the back. We have a single tray as well as one of these little gel things, do not eat, to keep the figure dry. And yeah, inside here we have a Leon figure. We have a shotgun, pistol, rocket launcher. I've got some relaxed hands on him, but he also has item gripping hands, kind of gun holding hands, as well as more relaxed hands. I want to take a look at some of these weapons first, because they're always quite good highlights from the actual toy. And you see this is painted and weathered very nicely. These attachments don't come off, I don't think. Yep, but they move. See the aim thing, it moves back and forth. Oh, it does come off. Oop, slide that back on so I don't lose it. The pump for the shotgun, yep, that works. So pretty cool. Pistol, does the ammo clip come out? Yes, it does. Is it painted inside? Yep, the little bullet does have slightly different copper paint on it. Lasers and stuff don't. Oop, it's so small. Does this pull back? No, that's it. So you can pull the clip out. It is a very detailed, tiny pistol. And the rocket launcher, this bit just came off. I think this isn't supposed to. I'm just being a bit clumsy here. There we go. So rocket itself comes out. That's pretty cool. That's a long pointy bit on the end. Boop. Yep, and you just hold it there. The coloring is very good. You got some silver weathering and stuff on it. Pretty awesome. Move on to our main event here, Leon himself. So a lot of different Chinese brands have been producing 1/6 and 1/12 scale figures, and a lot of them are very good. Like they're on par with like Hot Toys and stuff, but you know, they cost less. So Leon's head there, I would say, is very accurate. He doesn't have an upper neck joint to the way they've, I guess, molded and painted him. There's a little light thing there on his ears. No, you can't take that out. It's glued on there. And yeah, he's got a very serious face. Does the zipper work? I guess it doesn't actually have a hole for it. So there's just a... Yep, anyway. So the jacket's really good. Like, this is very accurate. Like, just looking at it instantly, for me as a Resident Evil fan, like, oh, that's RE6 Leon. The shirt is just magic tape, and you got, oh, nips are showing, bit cold there, Leon. It is almost winter. Let me just, yeah, I'm glad these are not actual individual buttons, but you will have to line this up so it doesn't look goofy. And the zip on this jacket does look a little bit on the large size, but hey, it's a very accurate and good looking figure. I'm really sad, like, no big companies making Resident Evil figures like this anymore. I think NECA did some many years ago. But these are really, really good, high quality figures. I've seen Claire and Jill in a classic outfit, but those are in 1/6 scale. They're not in 1/12 yet. And if some of them have been produced by the same companies, and I really wish they would hurry up and do that, I'd buy it. So yeah, very good jacket. So neck joint, single ball joint, so he's a bit stiff there. Torso can bend quite well. Move back. Yep. Lots of leeway for his shirt and pants. That's good. Sometimes the shirts are like real shirts. They only go that far. So when you bend the figure back, the shirt comes out, and that's very annoying. This one doesn't do that. So jackets and stuff very loose. Double joint there. Upper rotating joint. Hands on a peg and swivel. And then legs. Double knee joint. Foot is on a ball peg. Whoop, that goes out a little bit. There's a lot of give for this figure, and I'm very glad. Otherwise, it's going to be like really too hard to pose and stuff if the clothes are too tight. Moving on to the RE6 Ada. She's got more accessories. She's got the gun holding hand there, and more relaxed hands for supporting the gun. I've got the pistol in a little pocket thing. So she's got like fists, relaxed hands, and pointing hands. She's got her crossbow with 3 extra cross bolts. This one does pull back a little bit. You can see it bending. Can it go? I'm a little scared, but let's try it. Let's try it. No, that's no way. That's not going. Which is more like a rubber band, and it could go really far back. But yeah, that's not happening. So you got that. Cool. Crossbow. Tiny bolts. Right there. Gonna leave them alone. Uzi's ammo clip does not come out, but they painted quite nicely. And we also this giant shotgun. Pump action. Back thing comes off. But I don't think that's a feature. I think it's just not glued in. And we got a pistol here, which ammo clip comes out. Painted bullet clip. Tiny little gun. Is this gun the same? No, it's a different mode. All of these are unique modes. And we also have a tiny blue cube there. It's not the Tesseract, it's her little weird high-tech phone thing she has in the game. It doesn't look convenient at all. It just looks high-techy for the sake of high-techy. Anyway, so her head is actually really good again. Her necklace keeps sliding. Really good head. Neck joint at the top. And the bottom, her neck, you can see actually has a skin thing going on, so hides the joint. She's got a double neck joint, being more flexible than the Leon figure. Anything else that's soft? No, just that. I think the breasts are a little bit, the breasts have a little bit of texture on them, like they're a little bit soft. Tummy is, there's definitely some kind of a silicone body skin that's hiding the skeleton underneath some parts of the body. Not here though, the arm joints are pretty obvious. Let me just, you can button this back up. Just button that back up to hold the gun in there. So she got a tiny little necklace there, the shirt's really good, the leather pants also pretty good, but this one has, because she's wearing tight pants, it's not going to give as much as the clothes that Leon is wearing, so you got to be really careful when you're handling something like this. Even more careful than 1/6 scale figures. Yeah, 1/6 scale figures are more expensive, but these ones are like smaller, they're much more fragile in a way, just because of how they're manufactured and stuff. There's no option for that. So the belt is really good. It is its own like loose piece, so that's good. You can hide up some of the hands area, I guess. And yeah, so articulation, head moving, also goes down. Her legs go up quite a fair bit, so there's still a bit of stretch. Back showing, so just get the belt down and hide that a little bit. Arms go up. Double joint, but the gloves and stuff get in the way because of how bulky they are. Rotating shoulder. Hand is on a ball peg and swivel. Whoop. Actually has a lot of movement there. That's really good. The gloves can move up a little bit. Legs, I'm gonna go that far because I don't want to break this. Can it go further? Oh no, it can go further. She can. She's very flexible. Leg goes up, back. This one I'm not going to stretch it, not stretching. Double knee joint, it stretches a little bit, and foot is, it's on a ball peg, but the shoes do hinder it just a little bit. So again, this sort of basic female body with something put on top of it is pretty good. Let's move on to the next Ada. So I just put some of the extra accessories in this box. So basically what you get here is like that. You just got bits put in there, base for this figure. This is the stand from the TB Leak body. And the original TP Lake body has its own. So the things that came with the TP Lake figure are, you got some feet, let me see, relax hand, item holding, gun hand, and just a blank face, a blank head. We also have these bits here that cover up the hand and feet joint, and a soft rubbery bra. These two are from the Ada figure. We got a radio and a little tase, or I guess this is the grapple gun. I forget what that is. Yep, so you got the stand for their TP Lake figure. It is a wire body, and we got a very small and thin wire on top as well. So completely flexible stand. You can do a lot of poses with that, depending on what you want to do. And yeah, a lot of people do just pick up these figures and buy random sets of clothes for dress up, as it were. And I'm going to say this, it was a bit of a pain to get the stockings onto her because of her silicone body. There's a lot of grip and resistance, and just overall, yeah, it was quite annoying. But once it's on there, it's on there. I have no intentions of using the same body with different clothes or different heads to do different characters because it's a pain and I don't want to do that. So what comes with the actual Ada figure? This is mentioned, the taser gun thingy and the radio. So you got the Ada head, which just fits on there quite well. If I just take that off, oh, this neck joint thing, come on. You can see that it has a metal peg underneath, and basically what happens is these silicone bodies are on top of a metal frame for the articulation. This black top comes with her, as well as the red dress, of course. The red dress is not that great. There's too much folding going on, and the stitches are not the best. Just hard to get her clothes in a good position. You're gonna have to spend a lot of time just repositioning her clothes just so they look more natural, because yeah, that looks okay now, I guess. She comes with her gun holster. This one is molded in. So you just put that on her. Then she's got another pistol that she's holding here. She has a little black thing for her neck, a little choker, as well as a digital blue watch thing, and another watch on this hand. And of course she has the stockings, as well as some red panties that I've just got on there. That's from the original figure. And these heels. Sure. The stockings also just barely make it to the top. So as much as I like this look of Ada, the other Ada we just took a look at is much nicer in general. Just trying to... Yep. And one of the best things about these silicone bodies is, well, there's almost no joints on them apart from the feet and the hands and the neck. And she's got like soft boobs, just like a real person. She's got soft butt, and also means she's got soft like meat and textures. So one of the things that you can never do with action figures is like really cross their legs, but she can do that because the metal skeleton underneath is very thin, and her actual skin and flesh is very flexible, which means she can do all sorts of poses, like a real person. She can sit like this on a bench just fine, whereas most figures cannot. Oh, you can see a little bit of metal skeleton shining through, but no, these bodies are pretty cool. They do them in different scales. They do them in different sizes. I mean, like different human sizes and stuff. And yeah, then you've got like, you know, bigger boobs, smaller boobs. For guys, you got bigger muscles, less muscles, and they also got different skin colors that they just mold the skin into. So these are really cool. It's almost like you have a mini Terminator because you have a metal frame underneath with this skeleton on top. So moving on, I'm going to look at Leon last, but I chucked the zombie officer body into here, so I'm just going to get him out. And as well as one of his accessories is in here. We'll take a look at that in a moment. So zombie box. The box is really hard, so makes opening it a bit annoying. Because could we pull it out like that? And yeah, all you get is a little bit of foam and more foam underneath for holding all the accessories. And they're not, some of them aren't really accessories because they're important part of the figure. So what we get in the accessory tray is this Raccoon City police hat. It is molded very nicely, very detailed, slightly soft plastic, painted very good. Just gonna put that back on the officer. It comes with this accessory belt, looking all around, and actually clips on the back. And from this belt you can attach his police radio. It's kind of cute, it's got a screen on it. He's got what I think is a torch. Oh, come on. Is that a torch or silencer or some kind of stick thing? I'm not sure what that is. And the belt's just come off. And finally, a pistol. A revolver, which the other characters can take off him and be like, hey, that's useful. So I'm just going to plug that back in. The zombie itself, it looks actually really good. At first I was going to pick it up and then I was like, but no, but he does have a Raccoon City like uniform, so that's pretty cool. You got the Raccoon City logo badge there, as well as the badges on his shoulders. Yeah, it just looks the part. It's not just some generic zombie. I did have like some zombie figures from different brands before, but I got rid of all of them because they were just like, yeah, whatever. But this one, that specifically Resident Evil, was kind of cool to have. There's another version with a different colored shirt. I'll put a picture on now. You see there are slight differences. I decided to pick this one up because this one also has one more accessory, which is a photo of Rebecca Chambers, which is inside the Liam box. I'll take a look at that in a moment. One thing I really don't like is that the hands have no joints. He's always going to stuck like this. That sucks. Why isn't it using a regular, like, just torso, generic body underneath? So, neck has only one ball peg, but it's very flexible. That's actually really cool how far it moves back. Like, oh, neck broken. Shoulders go up. Double elbow joint. There's rotating joint up there. Again, he doesn't have any hand joints. The arms are attached, so body goes back. Now his shirt is not quite long enough to go too far back, so that's a little bit annoying. So sometimes when I'm moving back, I'm gonna have to pull his pants up or push his shirt back in. Whoop! You can see your little ball peg, and he can move very forward, sideways, sideways, and rotation. I mean, fair enough, he's a zombie, so his shirt's gonna be messed up. Legs. Okay, how far can he move his legs up? Oh. Whoops. He's using one of those very similar to SH figures bodies, I think. No, it's got a soft underwear area for the joints. But yeah, legs go up, double knee joint, foot is on a ball peg, that's very exposed. Rotating here, and pants, he can't split his legs too much, those pants are. So he can't split his legs too much, those pants are really, really tight. So, but at least for the most part, he can still do a lot of like zombie walking poses. Just put that back in, so if I just get his arm out. Really not a fan why this is like kind of upside down. So that's it. Right, over to the best figure of the lot. This one does cost a little bit more, but it has the amount of accessories just make up for it. So in the bottom tray we have a stand, RPT Raccoon Police. That's cool. We have one of the rockets in its shooting position, so you can attach that to the rocket launcher. We have an effect piece for the flamethrower. I like that the color changes, it's not just a single color, so there are more effects there. We have a pot of green herbs. Soft material so it doesn't break that easy. Shotgun with pumping action, just like the other ones. Actually tiny little metal clips there. holding on to this, and the straps are they can function like real straps, so you can like adjust it and loosen it if you really want to. So that's really cool. We got our flamethrower also with a little strap with metal pegs and stuff. This is really cool. Okay, this part's fragile. I think it's just a bit. It's come out just a bit. Yep. Just gonna plug that in. Lots of tiny details. Stickers peeling, but still a very detailed flamethrower. It's pretty amazing. And yeah, we got our rocket launcher. One hole there, so you can plug in the firing rocket. That is the rocket tail. Has one more accessory. It's his radio that I've already attached to his body. So we'll take a look at that in a sec. And that's the Rebecca photo that comes with the other police. And it's actually on a hard piece of plastic, so it won't break too easily. So on this top tray we also have a bunch of extra hands. I've already attached a gun holding hand and an item holding hand onto the figure. Otherwise he has one gun holding hand to each side, relaxed hands and fists. Other accessories include this flashbang grenade, electric grenade, torch, ammo pack. Each of these pistols also have their own bullet clip that you can pull out. We have the collectible little fox statue you get in the game. Regular grenade, some kind of watch. I think that's the security watch thing that he scans to get into the security labs. I can't remember too well. Two more pistols with their own ammo clips, a little knife. And then we also have, as well as for me, some of the coolest accessories you can get is these 4 police station keys, the 4 suits of a deck of cards. These are so tiny, and yet they're still metallic and painted. There's no transparent plastic on them, but the way they're painted, it does look a little bit transparency, just because of the metallic shining through the colors. This is pretty amazing. In this bottom tray we also have this very detailed, very nicely painted typewriter, and on there, if you Claire, let's see, September 28, 1998. Claire, if you made it this far, you're almost out of the city. I've got to take care of something before I leave, but I need to tell you something in case I don't make it. This is all Umbrella's doing. Let the people know, Leon. So, very good typewriter. Here's Leon with the generic face and that radio accessory that's attached. Natural radio piece here, so that's cool. Yeah, his belt's falling. There we go. So this is really nice. The head is really good. Looks just like him. Raccoon City like police stuff on the side. RPD on his vest. It's got his glove hands on. Unfortunately, the cuffs are not detachable, but the belt has a lot of other little details on here. Gun slides in very easily. You can unpeg this if you want to make the gun slide in better. A lot of details on this guy. And if you want to, you can take his vest off. It's just magic, right? Comes off very easily. Take the radio with you. And there you go. It's just in his uniform, which you can also undress if you really want to. Whoa, hey there, Leon. So he's got a lot of layers, pants and stuff. See, they've given him a muscular body underneath. Shirt's not a shirt though, it's just a vest, which is fine because you're not going to see it. I guess it kind of tricks you into that sleeve thing. So articulation, head goes down quite a bit, goes up quite a bit, double neck joint. Clothes do get away a little bit. Torso goes down, back a lot, sideways. His shirt will come out, but if you have the bulletproof vest on, it does help a little bit. Arm goes up a little bit, sideways a little bit. Again, the shirt does get in the way. Double elbow joint, hand is on a peg and swivel, but very limited articulation. Everything is getting in the way. Leg goes not up too much, goes back a little bit. Aye. Double knee. Come on, Leon. At least he can sit. double knee joint. Foot is on a ball peg and swivel, and the rubbery plastic that gets in the way a little bit, but otherwise he's good. These two Pocket World figures, they're pretty good. Articulation is excellent. They look great. They might not have as many accessories as some of these other figures, but they're very nicely made, and everything comes together pretty well. I reviewed the Mask figure from Pocket Worlds, and that was pretty good figure too. So if you do like Resident Evil, I highly recommend these two, even though they're from Resident Evil 6, which a lot of people don't like, but I personally really enjoyed that game for how just fun it is. This middle Leon here from Limb Toys is amazing, despite his lack of articulation and the clothes restricting a lot, but the accessories you get with it are very good. The likeness is very good. I really hope they can produce the Claire figure in 1/12 scale, because that's my line of collection. They have done 1 in 1/6 scale, and I really wish that they would do more at this smaller scale. Even though this Patriot Zombie is not from the same line, the quality comes very close to it. It's pretty good. I'm just upset that the hands themselves do not have any articulation, nor are there any swappable hands that come with him. He's not too expensive, but I hate it when there's some kind of arbitrary limitation going on with these figures when I'm so used to all of them at the same price range being very articulated with a lot of options for them. And by the way, this Patriot Studio is also currently preparing to release a liquor from Resident Evil 2, which is currently on pre-order right now, so find your way of pre-ordering these figures. The liquor does look really good, and the scale and articulation also looks really good. Finally, the Ada there. The TB League body is pretty awesome. If you have other characters, other figures you want to custom build or customly put together, or even just swap out the body, like you have parts like heads and hands and stuff, I highly recommend that basic body. It's a little bit it's not the cheapest body out there, but with its whole silicone aspect, not only are the joints hidden, but you can do more poses with them that are more natural and look really good for photos. The clothing stuff on the Ada pack is interesting experiments. There was another company that also released their own version of this outfit for Ada, but it looks pretty bad, so this is the one I went with. Actually looks better. It's not the best looking one. The dress is a little bit messy, the stocking's a little bit hard to put on, but it looks better than the other company's Ada outfits. And there are plenty of different characters that are released this way where they do not come with the base body, so you can sort of pick and match and pick and choose what kind of base body you want. You could get the SH Figuarts like sort of base body, you can get one of these TB League bodies, which is highly recommended, and yeah, it's a fun experiment. And you can also get many different pieces of clothing for this type of body, both in 1/6 scale and 1/12 scale. So can't wait for the liquor. And where the hell is Captain Silverblade figure? I pre-ordered that October 2020 and it's supposed to come out 21 April 2022, October, November, and it's still not out. That really sucks. I ordered the deluxe version, the S version with all the extra accessories. So I wish these companies continue to release more Resident Evil characters at this scale, because no other company is doing it. So guys, just comment below and take care. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye now. Oh, hee hee.